Hello everybody! Hello! How's everybody doing? Let's jump over there then, shall we? Hello everybody! It's me, Tokkuri Yashi. How is everybody doing? Welcome, and well, here we are again, and well, I did not expect to be here again. What is going on? What's going on? How is everybody doing? We have yet another character. I know she came out a little bit, more than a week ago now, was it? Well, 5 days or so. But here we are again with another summoning stream. So, how did we even get here? I didn't say that I was going to skip Karache, and we ended up summoning with Karache. And then I said we was definitely going to be skipping whoever was after Karache, and well, here we are summoning again. I know some of you out there are skipping. I know duels are a big pain in the butt at the moment. And well, I started off, well, 5 days ago I had 47,000 jewels. So how the hell have I managed to get up to 58,000 jewels in a few days? Well, I've managed to grind out about 11,000 jewels in a few days. Where have they all come from? They have mostly come from Bond stories that I hadn't read, so all my cake is now gone. I just put Bond stories into everyone. I did build Kaya and Saren with the shards I had for her. That gave me a few more gems. 1,000 as well, because we managed to get to 230 characters. That was another reward for 1,000 jewels there, so that helped out. Then we've got new Lunar Tower stages. But I've actually given us a few jewels in that for Lunar Tower. A few of the main story, a few from the 2 returning stories, there's one in the side stories, and this winter story events, Akino's vacation resort, whatever the hell that one is. So here we are. We still are a little bit shy though of 2 Pity's Worth, but don't worry. We are going into more overdraft. We're taking out a load because I'm expecting 3,000 jewels for Clown Battle next week. That will be enough for the pre-fest. So if unfortunately the worst does happen and we end up having to pity for this character, we'd still be alright to go for the pre-fest as well. I'm assuming that's what we're going to be getting the pre-fest. 26th is when we're getting the stream, which is going to give a bit more information. So what on earth has been going on? So hopefully we don't have to do that. Hopefully the energy here is a little bit better today. We've got a little bit more luck going around. A little bit more. The character's being a bit more generous because we're going to need that if we're going to keep summoning. Otherwise, I mean, more than likely, probably not going to do many more summons at all in May. Maybe not even in June. Because we're going to be expecting another pre-fest at the end of June. Good evening, Chaggy. How are you doing? Welcome. Nice to see you here. I know you said you were going to be skipping this banner. So yes, we are Maybe I should do the same, but we'll come to that in a minute. We'll jump over to her banner and then we'll talk about here. Nearly 1,000 subs. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone that has subscribed. I mean, I wasn't going to say anything, but seeing as you mentioned it, we did hit 1,000 last night. Then somebody unsubbed. So I made it back to 999. Anyway, if they're not watching anymore, well, that's their prerogative. So we'll get there. We will finally get to that 1,000. Wasn't going to actually say anything about it until we was a couple over, in case a few people did decide to leave. But if we get to that 1K mark, that is a bit of a milestone. Not many YouTube channels that start out managed to get there. May have been a bit of a longer slog, but still a good achievement. So thank you for that. Am I sad about Gura? Well, of course I'm sad about Gura. If anybody else that's not a Hololive fan, Gura, the most famous and popular VTuber in the world, I must say that she had like 4.56 million subs, a few more than Tokkuri Yashi's got, say that the least. And she has announced her graduation. The 1st of May is going to be her graduation. So of course I'm very sad. She was one of the founders of Hololive Myth, the first English branch. There were a few English VTubers before Myth started, but it was Myth that really did bring VTubing to the West, to the English-speaking countries outside of Japan and Southeast Asia. And I mean, I've got my Gura plushies here. I've got a sticker of Gura on my car as well. I went to a car show, a Japanese car show last weekend, and I took my Gura plushie with me and had it sitting in my car because it was on display. I mean, it's nothing particularly special, but it was on display. And yeah, and then woke up a few days later and there was a notification that she had announced her graduation, and which is very disappointing. Things, I mean, are not going to be the same. Really, she was really a pillar, a cornerstone. Just beat her out, even though she doesn't scream very often. That's fine. Just knowing that she was there made you all feel a little bit happier. But we will all miss it. We'll see what she does in the future. If she goes back to her old character, Sewaza? Is that what's the name anyway? So she might go back to that. She might not. She might take a bit of a break. I don't know whether it's the corpo environment she didn't like or whether it was streaming. But anyway, yes, it is very sad. Things are definitely going to feel different without her there. Anyway, we wish Guru all the best. We just want her to be happy. Well, it was 10 minutes and we haven't even talked about Princess Connect. How did we even get to? Why are we summoning for? Oh, well, I think the game I feel like it is coming up to that kind of area. We've had elements now for over a year, getting on for a year and a half. The fact that they've released their characters so quickly, 3-4 a month, I don't think it's going to, because they're going to get to a point where every element has got a very good selection of characters and there'll be less incentive to summon for what is new, unless they start going crazy with power creep and start replacing older characters, well, say older characters that have released after the elemental update. For example, they go for 220 or 250% speed buffers or something, and really start ramping up power creep. This brings us back to Ho-chan. Why are we summoning for Ho-chan? I think there's 3 elements that mine that are a little bit weak. There's 3 characters that I'm missing that I really could do. One of them is Xmas Lariel for fire magic. One of them is the Winter Cheru for the water physical team. And because I don't have Valentine's Day Shizuru or Sarasaria Saren, I've really struggled a bit with some of the fire physical teams. And Ho-chan fills that spot. So if I got all 3 of them, then I think I'll be in a position where all my elements are quite strong enough to hopefully be able to take on most things that are thrown at us. We'll see what they do with new Deep Quest in August. But that is why we're here. So as we can see, we've got 58k jewels. Hopefully we don't have to go to Pity. Hopefully we get a bit of better luck on this. But even if we have to go to Pity, we'll still be okay for the pre-fest. which we're assuming we're getting. Is it going to be Violet for Pre-Fest? There are a few other characters. I mean, Freya they haven't released. She featured quite heavily in the story event. Although people might say she's still too much of a villain, too much of an antagonist to be released. I don't know who else. They're not going to release Canon as a Pre-Fest, are they? I don't think she's high profile enough, or any of those like that. See, Shaggy definitely thinks it will be Violet. I mean, yeah, I don't really know what other options they've got, unless they just go for an alt of somebody that we've already got. I think it most likely will be Violet, but we'll have to wait and see next week if that is who we are getting. Hopefully she doesn't have a green skin and look like a zombie until Yuki goes and shines and gives her back a colour in her cheeks. But anyway, she was the main event of the last story chapter. Yes, she was in there, yeah, but I suppose as on the protagonist side, the good guy side, I think Freya was pretty heavily as the main villain, but I guess they don't release villains so much. Although I will always go back and say when Christina first released many years ago, I think she was still kind of a villainish character, but yeah, he's most likely going to be a Violet. Anyway, we will see on that one. So maybe we should get on with these summons then. We've talked about all sorts of stuff. There's a few things we'd like to try once we get Ho-chan. We just have to hope that we get some good luck here. The better luck we get, the better luck we have, the more better chance we have of doing more summoning streams and more stuff in the future. So let's jump in then, and once again, we have download bar turned off. So if we get a sparkly paper like this, we don't know who it is until we click on the character. 2 in the first one. Ho-chan first multi. Come on. Here we go. The luck is with us. Ho-chan first multi. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, not the first one. We got Maho there. One more chance. How can we say this? One more chance for Ho-chan. How are we going to get anybody new? Well, we'll find out in a minute. Maybe some of the PM characters that I don't have. Chica, perhaps. Ceremonial Chica. Or are we getting a bit of a fake start here? And our hopes are being raised. Well, Ho-chan, there we go. First multi. What do we need to do? We just need to have faith. Sorry, guys, if you wanted to sit here and watch a long summoning stream. But, Ho-chan is... I'm going to steal this from Kiara. I don't know, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but... A chicken in the streets and a phoenix in the sheets. Thank you, Chaggy, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, there we go. There is our summoning for today. Holy moly, I can't believe that. First multi. Ho-chan is here. Karen was very, very kind to us with that. We had a few tickets as well, if we needed to use them for the pre-fest to get us over that threshold. So hopefully, by the pre-fest, I should still have 2 multis worth of summons. So, as I said, as the title says, we are rising from the ashes. Rising from the ashes. We thought it was over. We are back. We are back. So let's get off this before I accidentally click the button again. So let's build Ho-chan. And then there are a few things we would like to try with it. We have got Zane, level 5, which has a fire physical team, which is good for it. But as I said, no Valentine's Chizuru, no Sarin. I was struggling, so we're going to try and do Zane, level 5, with Ho-chan. We can also try Fire 710 with Ho-chan, and of course, well, might as well try and do the story event SP boss whilst we're here. Might as well do that. So let's rank up our Ho-chan. I don't think we're not going to be sitting here for hours with re-rolling Alchemy Gotcha for her because she's just a support. I don't think she really needs a EX5 plus equipment. It is always easier to do this here, isn't it? Because that will refine everything. up to maximum stars, all of our equipment. There we go. And then we can go in and we can put the rest of the stuff on here. So we want to level up. She is done. We need to get it to 5 stars. So let's get a few more shards for her here. Maybe we should limit break her as well. We've got plenty of them going. Where is she? Well, from thinking we was not going to get O-chan to get in one multi like that. That is absolutely crazy stuff. First multi O-chan. Well, yeah, the only time I've had better luck than that was on Global when I got Christina with one single. We did one ticket single, first ticket single we got Christina. Other than that, it's been a little bit hit and miss. A little bit hit and miss. So we need to get her to 5 star and then we can get another 40 to limit breaker, and then excuse me, we will give some of these events a try. So what equipment does she even use? It'll be right at the bottom here. Here we go, 5-star Phoenix. Sigh of relief. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe what happened there. Anyway, so EX equipment. She uses a daggery dagger. A daggery dagger. What do these ones do? What does she even want? Would I give? These are physical attack and physical crits, and then physical crit damage for 24 seconds after the start of battle. So I suppose PvP characters would be better with them, I suppose. But because she doesn't do a lot of damage, I don't think giving that to her will be the best. Physical attack, physical defense, damage cut. The physical attack will make her heal a little bit better. Crit damage up. Crit damage up. Damage cut. I mean, she could maybe be used as a bit of a sub-tank. So I think maybe for now we'll give her one of these. But a bit of a physical damage cut. A bit of defense might be better. Attack L dodge defense or attack and crit, right? I think you can have a blue dress. There we go. Oh, maybe it goes too well with her red firiness, but well, we're not playing fashions here. Fashion souls. Or maybe we are, I don't know. So that's attack S heal bonus. This one's going to be attack S as well, isn't it? HP regen. I think we'll give it a HP regen one. She's got a lot of HP regen on herself, and that's boosted a little bit too with her skills, I have to believe. So there we go. Let's give these equipped to her. Oh, I pushed the wrong button then. It was a little bit slow. Right, so let's get up to 3. We'll read the Bond stories. We'll then jump into some events. Yeah, coming back to Gura for a minute, I was building a graduation park in Minecraft, but then that server closed down. I've been thinking about just going back into my own single player game and building another one, but we've got to have Mume and Gura to fit in there now, as well as Sana, Ame and Fauna. But anyway, maybe we'll see about doing that next week. It's been too, well, even if you're a JP fan, Shion as well is going next week. So Shion, Mume and Gura all in a week. Holy moly, that's dark times for VTuber fans. Anyway, my mind just jumped all over the place. What else are we doing here? So we've got the equipment. We were going to limit breaker. So we need a couple more shards for that. I don't know if limit breaking it really is the biggest deal either as well, because well, actually, it might be because a lot of her skills level on skill level, and if she's an extra 10 levels, they'll be a little bit stronger. So yes, I guess a limit breaking it will help. Where is she? She's not at the bottom. No, there we go. Oh, jump! There we go. Let's just stick a ring on. There we go. A fiery ring. Hopefully we've got enough cake. I did save enough cake, I think, for air bond rank as well. Because I really don't have a lot of cake left, but I think we've got enough cake here. So there we go. And that gives us a few more jewels back as well. Not quite as many as a new 6-star, but it is a few more jewels. So let's quickly get these bond ranks, and then we'll jump into a few events, and we'll see if Ho-chan can help us, like Koroche did in advancing in the game. What shall we do first? Shall we do the story events, which should be too difficult? Shall we jump into Deep Quest, or shall we do Zane first? I think we could just do the story event. It should be nice and easy. A little bit of a warm up, and then we go to the difficult stuff later on. Whoa! What would you have thought if that second character wasn't Ho-chan anyway? A little bit slower this time, a little bit slower. The silence, he's deafening. Aye. The silence. Unexpected entourage? Who's got the entourage anyway? Oh, episode 4. Ah, there we go, only 4, but we've got our bond ranks up. I mean, I can put Clown Battle equips on there for now. Well, I'm not going to refine them. I'm going to come to Clown Battle and I'm going to have forgotten. I haven't refined them anyway. We'll get into that. So, we can have a look at Ooh, summer, winter. Anyway, SP boss. I can't remember what exactly this fight was like last year. Shouldn't be too difficult. Well, there's only a special one, isn't there? And we get a few more jewels out of this. Everyone needs these jewels, so shall we try a fire physical team? See how well it does. Of course, we're going to have to put Ho-chan in there. And Nefi Neira, I suppose. But these two must be the core. And probably a DPS Christina. Then usually, I guess, if we need an attack, we're probably going to go with June. And who's going to be the last character? Because we have a few options now. I don't know if do we even need single target or multiple target for this. We could go for Muimi for a bit more damage. We could go with this Astral Hyori for a bit of support. We could go with Weka Aoi for a bit of defense down. Now, I don't know if we need Hyori to try to keep us alive. We've got these two. So let's go for defense down with the Weka Aoi there. I mean, if we had Sarasuri, Sarin, or the Valentine's Chizuru, they might have been an option too. Anyway, let's see how this team does. I mean, it's not a big deal, is it, if we don't completely slaughter it, but our first little look at Ho-chan here. Tomi, what are you doing? Tomi. You're going down! Okay, so they've stunned everybody apart from Christina. What is this fight? I forgot there were some of these strange mechanics on here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Into round 2. Already. This time our whole team gets to fight. Are we even going to get a Ho-chan Union Bear? See, it's up at really quick speeds. There we go. There it is. The Phoenix rises from the ashes. On to mode 3. Can we take it down in one? Very quick little jump in here. Well, we're going to have to jump in with this second team. I don't know. Is the defense going to go down really quick? There we go. Your defense is shredded now. It's going to be close, isn't it? It's going to be pretty close. I think we're probably going to have to use another 30 tickets, but oh well. Or are we? Can we quickly get it in 4 seconds? 3 seconds to go, that was very close. But there we go. One pan this with this fire physical team. There we go. The power of the fire physical. Christina, huge damage there. Not so much damage there from Ho-chan, but anyway, that is not her role to do damage. Her role is to support everyone, heal them, give them TP, do everything else. So there we go. A few more jewels back in the bag. Ready to move on then to our next challenger. Who is going to be our next challenger today? We're not going to do this now. I've got my medal gotchas. We can go through that later. So, challenge 2 then for Ho-chan is going to be in here. We're going to see if we can take out Zane, who I'm still stuck on tier 5. And there was a 5 physical team that has been suggested for this fight. But I couldn't build it because we didn't have Valentine's Day. We didn't have Saren. Do we have a Saren to borrow? I wonder. Well, a Naya. We could borrow a Naya. Some a Naya. Of course, we want Ho-chan in here. Wherever she's gone. Where is she? There we go. Now then. Do we put in Aoi? Or do we have... I mean, it's basically the same team we had before, but instead of using June, we're trying Naya out there. So let's see how this does. Can we finally beat Zane 5 with this team? It has been a long time coming. I wonder when they're going to give us a few more stages on this. Perhaps it won't be too long. At least we are going to be getting a new game mode though next month. That is something else that they're going to be talking about in this live stream next Saturday. I believe it is 26th. I might do a watch-along stream for that if anybody is interested, so we can see what's going on as soon as it goes on. But anyway, back to this fight. 42 seconds left. I know Zane gets a bit nasty at the end. He does some big bonks. Hopefully we can survive them. Ooh, there we go. Some nasty damage. But we are okay. But have we got enough damage to take him out, though? 20 seconds to go. Maybe we can keep this damage up at this kind of pace and stay alive. I don't know if unsetting anybody might be better. Maybe we should unset Ho-chan. Maybe Naya, so they're not cancelling some of their skills. Maybe we didn't want the skills being cancelled. Because look at that, we are a little bit short. A little bit short still. Maybe June will be better, I don't know. I'm not sure if June will be better. Maybe we could try again. Maybe we could switch things up a little bit then. Maybe we could try June instead. I don't know if that will be better. Maybe we could unset Ho-chan and Nefi Nera. See if that makes much of a difference. Let Nefi Nera do a first union base and then we'll unset him. I don't know if that's going to be any different. We have got auto on. We're not messing it up. There we go. We'll unset them too. Let's see if that makes any difference. I'm getting a bit more damage now. I'm not cancelling some of the skills. The TP, we don't want to be cancelling the TP, etc., that we're getting. hopefully this isn't going to result in us dying now. Normally unsetting Neffy never helps us survive a little bit better, so fingers crossed. June is down. Maybe then, I don't know, is that unsetting or is that because June couldn't quite handle the pressure? No, Christina is down, so maybe we'll borrow Summonea back. Maybe we're going to have to do a little bit of switching up because this Zane is getting really annoying. We keep coming in here and not being able to beat him. Right. Let's try again with Nea and let's see if we do the same. We'll unset these. What difference does it make? What difference does this make? We're making up as we go along. No, we're not. I mean, it's not really imperative that we beat Zane, but, you know, maybe we should have leveled up our equipment a little bit more. Well, I think maybe we're surviving a little bit better, but how we got the damage? We've only really got Christina here doing big damage. Who would we swap? Who could we swap? Do you think Muimi could tank this? I don't know. I don't think she could if June ended up dropping. I don't think Muimi could tank this. 3 seconds left. No, that's not really made it much better, has it? Do we really need that Halloween Tomo? I know Halloween Tomo was in the teams that were suggested for this. Okay, so I know the only character here that I would swap out is potentially Aoi. And I don't know if I really would want to do that. But who are we going to put in instead of Aoi then? Do we try Yori? That's the only other option I've got. Seeing as we don't have Saren or Shizuru fire variants. Well, the Sarasari one, because the 6 one's a fire variant of Saren as well. So let's jump in again with a slightly different lineup then. We'll see if this one can do any better. It would have been nice to maybe get this Summonea as a spook. Although, admittedly, she hasn't really been used a huge amount. Is this going a little bit better? I don't know. I mean, Christina still puts on some physical defense down, and we still seem to be carving through his health at a decent rate. As long as nobody plops, we might be okay. See, I think the damage is looking a lot better this time than it was last. Definitely a lot better than it was last time. You're doing the trick then, and actually helping a lot better than Wicca Aoi was doing there. That's a little bit of a surprise, but with 12 seconds to go, we beat Zane. So there we go. That is another battle beaten thanks to Ho-chan. There we go. So there we go. That team did a very good job there. So finally we have beaten. Oh, we've got another one of them for first clear. Something that's too good to use. Which is going to sit there and never be used. Well, surely it would have to be used one day. Anyway, now we can skip them. There we go. So both of these battles are now beaten to stage 5. So, the last, and maybe the main event, is going to be Deep West. Let's see then, can we beat stage 710? Now apparently there are some teams out there that can auto this boss now, with Ho-chan on them. Can I build them? Probably not. So I think, if I can remember from my mind, it wasn't exactly this team. Where's she gone? She's turned back into a little chicken and we can't find her. My eyes, there's just so much red. Red and brown, and there she is. Hiding away in plain sight. Now I think it was an SA Siren, I think was run with it. I'm not sure we have an SA Siren to borrow. We do have an SA Siren to borrow. A slightly different pool. So, let's give this one a run. See how this does. Maybe if we have to switch it up a little bit, we can try a few other teams. But, let's see if we do full auto then. 710 fire. Now we have got Ho-chan. I don't know, how this boss works. He's got this venom that lowers our hit points or something, doesn't he? And then they can't be healed up back to full or something funny. Is this how this boss is going to work? I think this venom salamander's done something like that in the past. Yeah, there we go. Maximum hit points being lowered there. But is he going to be enough? 2. Again, we've only really got Christina doing damage here. That's maybe a little bit worrying. Let's see how it goes. So maybe we'll switch it up a little bit if this doesn't do it. And I don't think it is, because we just do not seem to have the damage here. I wonder if the website has been updated with a few more teams for this fight. We're doing okay, but okay is not good enough. 27 seconds to go. We would have liked to see a bit more damage by now. Definitely a bit more damage by now. Hello, Pete! Hello, Pete! How are you doing? Was she pulled? Never mind, the answer to my question. She was pulled, and it was only one multi. We did it first multi she came, which is why we're not still in summons now. We've been going for 38 minutes. We could have still been in summons. So we're trying to use her, as you can see, to beat this fight. Well, there we go. We wasn't too far off. I wonder if we swap Siren for Hiyori. If just running this team will be enough, that can do. Otherwise, I'll then go and start checking the if there is any updates. Wow, I aspire to be like our palm tree friend. Yes, well, it was crucial, as the title says, rising from the ashes. It was looking pretty dire with Jules, wasn't it? We wasn't going to be doing many more summons if we didn't get a bit of good luck sometime soon, and Ho-chan gave us the good luck. It all comes and goes, doesn't it? I wonder what the pre-fest will be like. Will that one be as lucky, or will we end up having to get a pity for that one? So, I'm going to have a look at the background to see if they've updated. There are a few teams here with Ho-chan. So, maybe we can try some of those. If this one doesn't work, and it is looking as if we maybe don't have the damage. I mean, all we really have to do is borrow Siren again and swap Yori for the Worker Aoi, and it says we should be okay. And we're supposed to unset Aoi and Neffy, and then it should be good to go. So, we'll see how far away we are with ours, with the damage and everything. 12 seconds to go, and I don't know what I'm going to do when we've beaten all of these deep quest stages after we've summoned, but maybe we're not going to be summoning too much in the future if we don't have too many jewels. So there we go again, nearly did it. Ho-chan being a little bit sad about that. Kanashi indeed. So let's jump back in here. We are going to... We don't even want the tank, so they're saying. We don't even need June there. So we need to borrow the Saren again. Where's she gone? She was here. Where's Saren gone? There she is, hiding up there. And then we want to put Worker Owie in. And we unset the back two. And we'll see how this works. And let's see if this will work then. So here we go. Recon is testing my gem hands. Well, I think it is for everybody. Did you summon for Ho-chan, or are you skipping? Are you waiting for pre-fest? Is there anybody else you have an eye on? Do you think we're going to get Freya anytime soon? Will we get Cannon anytime soon? We don't know. I mean, they could always just do full alt month again. We could get alts for some characters that may be your favourites as well. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping they do alts again, because then maybe I'll not feel so bad about skipping them. 63k waiting for something I really like now. Well, yes. That is probably a very wise mentality. After the pre-fest, I think I'm going to do that, but I might be out of jewels by then anyway. I mean, at the very worst, we'll have one pity after the pre-fest. 26 seconds to go then. We're not looking too far off. Not looking too far off here, taking out the deep Westfire. 7, 10. 30 seconds to go. Are we going to be there? Are we going to be 2 seconds away? A little bit short on damage, I don't know. Come on, Christina, we need a few more union bests from you. There we go. And there we go. 7, 10. Fire request is beaten. There we go. This is how they are doing it. Releasing a new character, which really helps. So, if you've already beaten this stage, well, Ho-chan maybe isn't quite as higher priority, but they're going to be bringing out new ones in the future. Hello, Kasparov, how are you doing? Haven't got anyone in a while. The latest characters busted. Well, they certainly are. Yes, they are really, really making it difficult for us. Ho-chan here is a combination of Sarasuri Saren and Valentine Shizuru with added damage cut. I know some people are comparing it to Ameth in that respect. But on the fire team, she's a comparison of those two. Very, very good. Karache, the area one that came before. Again, there's 200% speed buffer for fire magic. Characters that we really do want to have on our teams. Did you know the translator mod lets you search in English easier than looking for them on support? Well, I didn't know that. I hadn't tried to do that. What was it on damage report there? Not too bad. Let's have a little look then at that. We might have a Chica. Let's jump in on wind. Let's see if we can... Where is this search then? I didn't know we did it. I didn't know that it did do it. I thought we had a Chica. It's not here at the moment, if it is still up, if she is still up. So maybe we can't take on this. Oh, here, right at the top. There we go. We've got Christina, but we don't have a Chica. So there we go. Something we learn something new every day, guys. We work together as a community to learn all of these new little tricks. Little bits of life hacks that make things a little bit easier. So, no Chica there at the moment. which means we can't really jump in on here. So I think we need the Chica for that. And the water one. What team did we want for water? There isn't a full auto team on there, so maybe we're not going to bother with that one today either. Anyway, so let's go and put Ochan on our desktop. Kasparov, I wonder why my motivation comes back for Precon likely when new Kyaru is released. Well, we all think it's Violet for Prefest, but I suppose it's not a 0% chance to give us another Carol alt sometime soon. There's quite a few though, although I don't think she's got the most. Is it still Pecorine and Ray that have the most alts at the moment? I know Ray's definitely got a lot of alt characters. So let's put in our Oho. It'll be H-Ho, which is somewhere down here. We getting the story. If you search Yui, Eris shows up. Pecorine makes sense, but Ray? Well, yes. I don't know why Ray's got so many. I mean, there's the 6-star, there's the New Year's, there's the Astral, there's the Halloween, there's the Summer, and then there's another one that I'm forgetting. I think there is another one that I'm forgetting. The Princess one. That was the one I'm forgetting. That's 6, isn't it? I think for Ray. If we ever get another Ray, we don't have a Xmas Ray, do we? So maybe they could have done that one. Where are we? There she is. We just keep slowly going down till we get Ochan. There we go. A little bit slowly downloading there. What else can we do? Is there anything else left to do? We seem to have blasted through this one really quickly today. Where are we? Can't even see me screen. It's Ochan. We blasted this one in less than 50 minutes. Summoning and 3 new stages taken on. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So there we go. We have our Ochan. I didn't expect this to happen. How is this even a thing? So there we go. Ochan is in the bag, and that's been very helpful, as you have seen there. Ooh, it's been a bit of a tiring time. Ray is the character developers like, but actually she's meh. Well, poor Ray. I mean, she's maybe not fan favorite, but she's okay, isn't she? She's okay. General builds that can't be used anywhere. I think the filter does first alphabetical letters for home screen characters. Okay, if we can change that as well. I mean, we still would like to try and learn a bit more Japanese, so any practice that we have will be appreciated. There isn't anything. What else? There's nothing left to do at the moment, is there? I mean, that's all done. That's all done. But 2 stages. There's no point in going into that. There's nothing really to fight in Tower Luna. I've already done all of that. So I think, honestly, that is about it for today then, I guess. Unless anybody else can think of something. If we go counting alt characters, I mean, I think I've got all of them. So if we go in here. There we go. So we can use this new function. All ray. There was no fire rays. We could do with a fire ray. Why have I only got 5? I thought there was another one. Which one am I missing here? 6-star Princess, Astral, New Year's, and Halloween. That's a lot of events at once. You mean that's a lot of gems at once? Well, it could be a few gems. Which one was I forgetting? I thought there was another one that I was forgetting. Anyway, we've got five. We've got 5 rays. How many pecorines have we got? Well, I've only got 2. There are more. Maybe there's one that I don't have. There's ones that I don't have. I don't have the summer pecorine. I don't have the New Year's pecorine. I don't have a few of the others. I only got 2 pecorines. Well, that's a bit poor, isn't it? It's definitely a bit poor. There's none down here, is there, that we're missing? That's pecorines. Look at all of these that I don't have that could have appeared. Anyway, there we go. That is Christmas pecorine. Yeah, I don't have hair either. I am Pecco poor. I'm very Pecco poor indeed. Very Pecco poor indeed. Hot, indeed. Well, like I said, unless we want to start rolling ultimate synthesis or something, I think that is about everything today, which is a bit of a shame because I don't really want to go. Now we've got a few people here. But I don't know what else there is left to do, per se. So we'll have a little look. There isn't much more to do. We'll have a look at some of the story, perhaps. Play a round of Caravan, perhaps, I don't know. Just got my Vice Farts Pecco card graded. Is it in good nick? I mean, there's card games. Getting into card games, that's another slippery slope. I did collect a lot of cards in the past. I've had Yu-Gi-Oh!, I had Pokemon, I had Magic the Gathering, I had the Dragon Ball Z game. And now they're going to be releasing the Hololive card game in the summer in English version. I was like, well, it would be nice, but there already is the Vice Farts Hololive cards as well. I didn't know they had Princess Connect ones as well. Fallen Hard, yes. Well, I don't know, some of them maybe will be worth a lot of money. A lot of money in the future. We always do this, we always skip it, so we'll let's have a little game in here. We don't want to do it, just do it. Do it properly, see if we get the better rolls on here. My store had ordered 40 cases of Hololive OCG. I don't know if there's anywhere around in the UK that you can actually get them. Maybe there would be. I mean, I'm going to say in the future. Oh, we don't, this is why we skip this. We don't need all of these dice. Thank you very much. In the future, some of them might be worth a little bit of money. I mean, some of my Magic the Gathering cards, I don't know, they're pretty old. From the 90s even. Some of them from some of the OG sets. Maybe some of them would be worth a little bit of money, but again, that's where you have to go and get them graded and stuff. Unless you just stick them on eBay and go, £1,000 please for this Force of Nature or whatever, the Time Elemental or whatever cards were worth a lot of money. The Shivan Dragon. I've got a few Shivan Dragons, but I don't think they're the first gen ones that are really worth a lot. Some can be definitely. Time to try a hard Caravan game. Yes, because we did so well, we're scrabbling to try and find something else to do whilst we can talk about some of these things. Going hard on cards with the signature foiling. Would you get any of the Hololive ones, or is the Princess Connect was enough? I mean, I'm sure they've got cards for a lot of anime franchises out there. Bing! Are they going to raise the Bandy Sisters? Just one there on the dice. Oh, here they come! Speak of the devil, and we get the Bandy Sisters coming in. I have some Hololive ones. Yeah, I mean, I've got a few Hololive cards. I've got 5 actually. I'll say a few. I have 5. Ones that we got out of the cracker packets. The ones that have the wafers, the wafer packets. Again, I got them when I was in Australia at the end of 2023. And I was hungry, and they had a way through in them, and there was Hololive cards, so it was a win-win. Have some, never knew what the dice area was. Oh, hello, Fresh Belly. I have like 99 plus rolls. Well, you can skip now, and maybe you have to run through it once. But then you can skip it, and it makes it a lot easier now. There is some good rewards in there, so I would advise doing it, especially if you can skip it. Get a masterpiece, I think, every 3 months, and some shards and some more other equipment. It's pretty decent indeed. I have the Nene SP and Marine. Nene and Marine. Oh, hey! Oh, yo ho! What should I say? Pretty nice. So what do we want? Do we want to sell one of these burgers? It's making me hungry. Carol Burger. Carol's Delicious Burger. Hey, the area is just more free stuff. It is just free stuff, yes. Nice. Yes, Marine, Sencho. Yeah, Umi C is only two for Umi C now. Seeing as Aqua left. Then Chloe left, now Gura's gone, just leaves Ina and Marine. Let's just go 6, let's get this through. Is there even going to be any more Umi C? Maybe Fleur will join because Ina's there. We need some new members, and I don't know, she might just put a sailor hat onto and pretend to be Umi C. Orino Ina! That was the one thing that I missed when we had the survey a week ago. I should have put, we want a Hololive collab in here, but do we? Do we, when our jewels are really low, want a Hololive collab? Right, have we got any good dice now? No, we don't. So we're not going to win this race. We're not going to win this race at all. So, see you later, Bandy Sisters. Eat 3 meals. You can't eat 3 of these, can we? And it gives us... I don't think that's how it works. I mean, we give it a try. I'm going to try and beat them. Hi. My friends are in shambles about the graduation. Yeah, it's not good at all. 2 from EN and another one from JP all in 1 week. Not very good. I mean, Mume was bad enough, but now Guru too. They, you know, everyone mistook them for each other. They sound the same or very similar, and now they graduated together. I don't know. Wonder if I'm the only one here who knows basically nothing about Hololive. Well, I don't know actually. I mean, I just imagine quite a few people don't either. Not necessarily. Does it work like this? I mean, it doesn't matter if. No, well, it's got to be an effect. Right, let's roll over dice then. I only have Hololive cards because I'm a cardboard fiend. Let's go 5. 1, 2. Well, we might as well have that treasure. I think the treasure's a better thing here. 3 congrats on 1k. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I wasn't going to say anything really until we was a little bit more clearer over the line. In case a couple of people decided they wanted to unsub and everything. But yes, it's a good milestone to be at. A very good milestone to be at. Thank you very much. They collect Octopus Girl. I collect Carmina. Which Octopus Girl? Are you talking about Ina or are you talking about do we have an Octopus Girl in here? Not so much. I don't think we do we? Let's just 2. But that gives us a 5. There we go. Bandy Sisters, we are still in the race. Someone subscribe! Someone subscribe, please! Well, hopefully we'll get there eventually. Still need watch hours though. I mean, I might get the 1k, but we still need a few more watch hours to get monetized. I'll subscribe on another account. The 1000th subscriber! Hey, he has me import the Ina and Sonic collab from my job. Ina and Sonic collab. Well, we know somebody who used to be in Hololive that really likes Sonic. Well, more like Shadow anyway. I think she's doing a watch-along of the Sonic 3 movie later today. Nami, formerly Sana. we still see what they're doing. Let's pay, and then we can jump ahead. And maybe, not paying attention, we're going to win this race. Then I'm going to get the shortcut. Yeah, but I was a little bit sad I didn't get the Ina wafer card. But it doesn't matter. We get a Nenike. I didn't get a chance to read that. So, roll a dice until the total dice roll is 7 or higher. Can I keep rolling dice until the total dice roll is 7 or higher? There we go, we'll go 9 and we'll go this way. Thank you very much, we paid to go this way. See you later, Bandy Sisters. I mean, the treasure might be nice, but we're in a race. So let's just go straight direct. Did you get any of the Hollow Fest merch? No, I didn't, unfortunately not. I mean, it's postage really, isn't it? The postage is really expensive. 1K, thank you very much, Kasparov. We have made it to 1K. 1K, do some kind of special celebration, perhaps. Some kind of special celebration. I mean, yeah, earlier I looked at getting a keyring from another VTuber, Rebby Rompin, who used to be Pixel Link. Now she's independent because Pixel Link closed its doors. It was only 11 quid for the keyring, but then it was an extra like 20 quid for postage, which... So it's the postage really that gets in the way of these things. And when you have to wait 6 years to get it. I know it was the thing because my friend bought £800 worth of merch sent to my Japan warehouse. Should be showing soon. It should be showing soon. Hopefully, yes. I hope the UK gets some to distribute. Someone to distribute merch for you. Yes, I mean there might be some shops in there. There might be one that went to the VTuber Expo last year in London that often fly to Japan and then pack their suitcases full of stuff and bring it back with them. I should really find out what the name of that company was, but still, you still need a little bit of money to buy the stuff. So. So we get one round of the caravan. 14,000. What rewards haven't I bought yet from this month? We have got, when it all loads up, 60 odd days left, was it last time? Yeah, 65 days left on season 8. Season 8. And we still haven't bought both of these rings, so we can get them now perhaps. We want the growth spheres. We're only going to be able to dismantle that thing, won't we? We don't need princess orbs anymore. There's no more 6 stars coming up. Plenty of them. The DAs might be handy, and a few shards. Already bought the masterpiece, and a few of these shards. That growth orb there. So you can see, definitely worth doing to get a few extra bits and bobs. You have like 2-3 months to do it, so there's no real mega rush. I guess I'll just buy them for now. 14 rings still. Plenty of rings. Plenty of... their own harem of people. A harem of yeah. So... I suppose... that'll have to be it for today. Maybe we'll see about streaming something different over the weekend. Maybe I'll jump into my single-player Minecraft. Again, I've done a little bit of... It felt really good. It felt really good I managed to get in and change the file so that I could put codes and cheats on, which makes things a little bit easier. We just want to build stuff. We don't want to have mega peril. Expand that. Maybe we could try building a Hololive graduation park in there, one that's not going to disappear when the server closes down. I suppose it was Elden Ring I wanted to try and do a bit more of. There will be videos probably for Clown Battle next week, although it's not been announced yet. I'm sure we're going to be getting a Clown Battle. There will be... maybe next Saturday we can have a watch-along stream for the YouTube announcements. Well, they'll see a little bit more about the new game mode in there. We'll probably see who the previous character is going to be, unless they already tweeted that out before then, which might be a little bit silly, but we can have a little look at that as well. I think it's on about 1 p.m. UK time on the Saturday 26th. It's 7 p.m. JP time on the 26th. So whatever that is for wherever you are, it's going to be maybe quite early for America, especially if you're on the West Coast. Western time zones, but we can have a look at that as well. I mean, it might even be alright for people that are in Southeast Asia to come and watch the stream at that time, so maybe we get a few different people in instead of streaming at this time. So thank you everybody for watching. It'd be nice to see you around again. We're gonna have a chat about a few other things as well. I guess then we will leave it there for tonight's excellent summer streams. Hopefully you can all have a good look on your summons as well. I think we're all going to have to be a bit more picky with who we summon for. And there we go then. I am Tokkuri Yashi. Thank you everybody for watching and for coming in. It says I can chat on my second account when 5 minutes have passed. Yes, well, you know, that's a little incentive for some people that might pop into the stream to subscribe, because they have to wait 5 minutes. It's not as bad as some people. Some people have that set to hours, if not days, before they can chat. But 5 minutes isn't too bad. And there it is! Way! Kasparov 2 with the Party Poppers. So hopefully a few other people do unsubscribe again. I mean, it might happen, it might happen, I didn't say anything. But once we're safely over that threshold, we can put up a little bit of an announcement. Thank you everybody then for jumping in. Thank you for all your support. And we will see you all again very soon for more Tokkuri Yashi content. Bye bye everybody. Bye 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 bye. Whee!